Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This week I have 2 easy dinner recipes and 2 delicious dessert recipes for you guys, and I can't wait to share them with you. First up this week, we're going to be making cheesy tortellini. I'm going to start out by bringing a large pot of salted water up to a boil, and then I'm going to add the tortellini and cook until al dente. You'll know that the tortellini are done when they start floating to the top. We're going to remove it from the heat once it's done, reserve a cup of pasta water, and then drain the rest. In a large skillet, I've melted down a couple tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to add in some minced garlic, Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper, and cook this around for a minute or 2. At this point, I'm going to add in my heavy cream, and I'm also going to add the Parmesan cheese. I'm going to mix this really well, make sure I get all the little cheese clumps broke up and everything into a nice sauce. And then we're going to add in our pasta water. This will help make the sauce come together. And I'm going to cook this for a little bit and bring it up to a boil. Now it's time to add our cooked tortellini back to the pan and toss everything to coat and get that sauce in every little nook and cranny of the tortellini. And then we're going to plate it up and just top with some extra Parmesan cheese. Seriously, the easiest meatless Monday meal ever. Definitely give this one a try. The next meal for this week is Instant Pot Chili Mac. Start out by turning your Instant Pot on the saute function. Let it heat up so your meat does not stick. Add a pound of ground beef or ground turkey, whichever you like, and cook this until there is no more pink left. But while we're cooking, we're going to season this. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder. I'm also going to add some onion powder, some chili powder, and some ground cumin. I am not measuring this. I measure with my heart, but I will leave exact measurements for you in the description box below. Once the meat is all cooked and there's no more pink, go ahead and drain it, add it back to your Instant Pot, and then I'm adding in 6 cups of chicken broth. If you do not have chicken broth, you can do water, or if you don't have enough chicken broth, you can do half chicken broth, half water. Totally up to you. Either way. Now, we're going to add in some kidney beans. Do not drain these. We're also going to add 1 can of tomato sauce. Next, we're going to add in 1 box of pasta. I have a 16-ounce box of small shells. You can do elbows or bow ties, whatever you like. Totally up to you. But be sure you do not stir this. Just push the noodles down into the liquid. And then we're going to put the lid on, set it to seal, and we're going to put it on high pressure for 2 minutes. Once the cook time is done, go ahead and do a quick release and then open the lid and give this all a good stir. That way everything's nice and combined. And we're also going to add in our milk and some shredded cheese. Stir this, put the lid back on and let it set and let the cheese melt. Once the cheese is melted, it is time to eat, and I'm telling you, this is amazing. If you want more of a tomato flavor, you can actually add in some diced tomatoes, but my family wouldn't eat it that way. But either way, it was really good. Next up, it's dessert, and we're making a no-bake chocolate pie. In my saucepan, I have 4 broken up chocolate candy bars. I am going to save 3 of the little squares, set that to the side. I'm going to melt all my chocolate down in my saucepan. Once it's nice and melted, I'm going to take it off the heat, set it to the side, and I'm going to grab my whipped cream. I'm going to transfer this all to a bowl, and then I'm going to add in my melted chocolate and mix this like my life depends on it. Next, grab a graham cracker crust. You could do a large one or you could do individual mini ones depending on however you want to do your pie. Add your chocolate whipped cream mixture into the graham cracker crust, and then we're going to cover it, set it in the fridge, and let it chill for a minimum of 2 hours. After the pie has had time to set up, we are going to garnish the top and get ready to serve it. So we're going to take those reserved chocolate squares that we had at the beginning, and I'm just going over and grating some of that chocolate, and what was too small to use on the grater, I just sprinkled on top. This is amazing. It tastes like an old-fashioned pie, but it literally took no effort. And last, we are going to make a crock pot strawberry dump cake. This is only 3 ingredients and so easy. In a bowl, you want to add 1 box of strawberry cake mix. We're going to add 1 stick of melted butter. Stir this all together until it creates a dough-like consistency that you can crumble. Set that to the side and grab your crock pot. We're going to spray it with some non-stick cooking spray. You need 2 21-ounce cans of strawberry pie filling. You want to dump that in the bottom of your crock pot. Smooth it out into an even layer. And now you want to take that strawberry cake mix and butter mixture and crumble it all over the top until it's completely covered. Once you have all of the crumble mixture on top of the pie filling, go ahead and pop the lid on this, turn it on low, and let it cook for 4 hours or on high for 2 hours. Once it is done, it is so daggone good. I'm telling you. We took ours and topped it with some whipped cream. So amazing. Or if you want to pop it in the fridge and let it get cold and then put whipped cream on top, it's even better. Either way, it was really good. Didn't heat up my kitchen, and everybody in the family loved it. Thank you guys for joining me this week. I hope you give these recipes a try. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, be sure to do that and give this video a thumbs up.